Hello there everyone and welcome back to the final round of the regular season before our actual playoff series, which, safe to say, I'm doing perfectly fine in, but we are going to see if this final match will suddenly cripple me for the potential playoffs to come. Although the week is not completely done just yet, so I'll probably look at it again more thoroughly after my match, but it's looking like I may face off against the vampires again, if not Chaos or the Necromantics. Well, Necromantics just barely made in the 16th place, so actually I think it's more Chaos, Vampires, and maybe the Dark Elves. I can't remember if they did their match yet. Judging by their win-loss ratio, I'm going to assume no. So it's still up in the air who I'm going to face off against. But my final match upcoming is going to be a different one. Just different in the fact that my opponent has practically no tackle aside for a lowly armor 7 skeleton, and then a whole bunch of guard and mighty blow. Honestly, I'm curious, how many of their block players actually have mighty blow? Just 2 of them, I think? Yeah, because the regular line skeletons don't have mighty blow, so maybe if I can stay away from these 2, I should still be in good shape. Mighty blow without a doubt is still scary, and guard, you would think shouldn't be a problem since I'm not really going to be engaging the Khemri is what they're called. I want to call them tomb guards, but that's one of the names of their players basically. So this is going to be interesting since they're unique in that they're going to have 4 of these strength 5 mummies, or well, tomb guards. I already emphasized that, and even more so, they decide to get break tackle on like 3 of them, which is going to add a new dynamic to this match since they potentially could just dodge away from me if I am bold enough to try and tie them up with my line elves. They could just dodge away, and without loner, they do have that reroll possibility. But the one thing I'm thinking of that I might have to rely on a lot, especially if you remember my matchup with Nurgle, is since they chose to get break tackle instead of stand firm, I should have an incredibly easy time getting these guys out of the way. They do not have block. I can knock them down just like any other piece almost. I'm just dealing with the excessive strength, so I'm gonna have to be clever on how I manage these odds, since I might have to do red dice quite often, and if I'm willing to burn a reroll on it, it's basically a 10% chance or really close to a 10% chance that I have to worry about a skull. Everything else just means it gets pushed out of the way to create an opening, or they're just knocked down for me. Both these can be really good if my opponent thinks they're in the clear. They think they're safe for me just running by if they don't give them proper support. So with that said, I don't know what to expect. They have a lot of agility up pieces as well, which honestly, outside of having additional pieces to maybe pick up the ball, may not be all that exciting for them outside maybe a desperate dodge. It's hard for me to envision how useful this might be outside maybe a blitzer or 1 block piece to maybe pick up the ball. If they're really worried that their Soroa, their main ball carrier, who keep in mind has agility 2, the main theme of the Khemri is that almost all their players are agility 2, if not agility 1 for the tomb guards. So ball handling is going to be a pain in the ass for them, more than likely. So I honestly expect one of these block pieces to maybe try and get the ball instead. Since if they're willing to burn the reroll, which they have 5, keep in mind they have leader as well, is going to help offset that. But this is a lot of muscle, this is a lot of mighty blows still. Injuries are likely to happen. I probably should not try to rely on marking their big pieces like I tried to foolishly do against the halflings and ogres.
Match.
Perfect. Sure, we may not have to worry about the rain, but you know that elves can teach you a thing or 2 about picking up the ball.
To give you a lesson from my Tomb Guardians on picking up the ball.
Oh yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it?
They're not bad at it.
Yeah, if you have the reroll and since they're not loners, that's 50-50 basically.
Now,
So, Ali Babad, Wizard, what are we gonna get?
I think a bit of both.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Nice. Hello there, kitty. Welcome to the stream. You're just in time for a match.
Nah, I gotta go the same way.
Stabby piece. It's a bribe. Oh god, he's going for all. He's committing to the Ali Babad.
No, I'm not. I might be, but I might not be.
Oh god, the mind games already. Oh, and you still had
Right.
70k, which you could have used for Bloodweiser, babe.
No, that was petty cash, wasn't it?
You still have another 70k.
Whatever. I didn't realize these things.
Well,
I
like
still
I
haven't figured out how this game works.
Yeah, and it is like an outdate one compared to the tabletop, which doesn't help either, I would imagine.
Everybody has piling on. I'm like, this is weird.
Yep. I'm sure that ruins your game plan quite a bit with what you're used to. At least you don't have to worry about the overpowered pylon with me there, although, could you imagine an elf with pylon and might blow? Good god, that would be...
I've seen punch-ups before, and they are really
Yeah,
scary.
we have one this season. Formal's been nicknamed the Murder Elves for a reason, apparently. But either way, good luck to you there, Lorbass.
Let's have fun. Or I'll have fun. You can have bad.
Okay, I felt fallen for this trick before. For some reason, it put me on my offensive setup, yet I see I'm clearly in defense. I don't know why I did that there.
It's just the way the stuff is saved.
Yeah.
It's like
Normally when I'm doing my...
5. I have 5. That's amazing. Why do I have 5 rerolls? That's amazing.
You have a leader.
I know, but still, that's a lot of rerolls. I love it.
Well, it's less inducements for you, so I'll happily accept it.
It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, so catchers have the big feather thing.
Yep, they're
and
basically...
blizzers have
yep.
wings.
Yep, they have the tall wings, and I do have a thrower who looks slightly different, but he's not on the field at the moment. It's hard to envision what it looks like on your end there, but yeah. The big glove mitt is easiest way to tell, since it's kind of out and exposed, easier to spot. And of course you can always turn on like those skills and all that if that'll help at all.
Yeah, I have the skills on all the time, but it doesn't help.
Yeah, understandable. Just take your time, so long as you don't burn through your entire 3-minute timer.
Should be okay. Who is that? Who is that? And who's that? I don't know who the fudgesicles all these guys are.
If you're looking at my players, I could tell you. Uh-oh. Heavy punching lineup. I don't like it. I may not have told my elves that they were going to get a bunch of 3-die blocks on them on the very first turn. They were really pumped up for this match too. Little did they realize that they shouldn't be excited. Alright, once again, good sir, good luck to you.
You need to kick the ball.
I know. You get a generous yeah, you get a generous scatter there. I'll take that. Burn all your punches. Ooh, he's gonna go for a stab on the armor 8 piece. Ha! There's some pounds for you. Ooh, another one for good measure. He's alive! He's
Look,
alive!
Rudy found my chair. Uh-oh. Damn. Alright,
Uh,
gonna have to sneak in. Alright.
Okay, I could pause there if you want.
No, I'm okay for a bit.
Yep, just let me know in that case. There, knock him down, but you don't have mighty blow. So I'll happily take that hit. Ooh, fancy, fancy. You got yourself a good pow in the process. Ooh, got up right away. So much for my hopes and dreams of just stealing the ball from under your nose. Hmm.
Well, how badly did you do last season to get high elves?
Oh, I was like 6 or was it in the top 8 of the playoffs. They just weren't picked.
And they just weren't picked. Okay.
Yep, that and Amazons were the two teams that were at least the ones you would expect to get picked quite quickly.
And they just weren't.
Pretty much.
How about that? Can you hear that?
Nope, I don't hear it.
Awesome. Discord's doing a really good job with the super quiet. Yeah. Jesus.
Fancy, fancy agility 5. Now, can this work as I'm envisioning it? If that's even the best way to go about this. I had another plan in mind, but... I'm trying to envision how this works there, because I'm not really used to the power of agility 5.
There's a lot of agility 5.
Yep.
One dice. One dice!
Yeah, sadly, it doesn't really give me the momentum I want for a sidestep piece, which is why I was really considering if that lion elf should have been up there, because he had sidestep.
I thought you were just going to ignore me and go for the double hit.
Nah.
A lot less dice. And no one dice blocks.
Well, there goes the reroll, the first one. Do we get the infamous sneak eyes, though?
Have him dead. Die.
Close.
Murder.
It was really close, I'll give you that.
You went for a 2. Man. Elves are just easy mode, man.
I know, isn't it great?
Bitch. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I am already mildly drunk.
Don't worry, I'm just stalling so that way, eventually, you'll be too drunk to play properly.
No, I'm pretty Boomer curvy. If you know what that is.
No, not really. Ooh, another 10. This one's a snake eye for ya. Oh yeah, it was a tackle, never mind.
Yeah, it was tackle. So, Boomer curve is something. The idea is invented by like a guy that worked at IBM, some named Boomer.
Oh yeah?
And his thing is there's a certain level of drunkenness where your productivity gets to like this massive peak level. But then, of course, once you pass that and get more drunk, it just tanks, like your productivity stuff.
Okay.
No.
Decisions. Thinking.
Do I hit you with the mighty blow and 3 dice, or do I just hit you with a tackle dude?
Decisions, decisions. Oops, going with the tackle. There's your pal.
Unrequired.
I live. You don't have tackle, screw you.
Since you have all that agility 5, I'm gonna get hit, so let's just make it so it doesn't hurt so bad.
You never know. Here comes the foul.
Do your duty.
What are we gonna get? Nothing.
Wow. Didn't even get kicked off for that piece of crap.
Yeah, he's really bad at his job, apparently. Hint the name.
Yeah. I didn't notice. You don't have any guard pieces. Okay.
Maybe I do, and I'm just hiding them on you.
Nah, I think I marked it. Checked. Man, the new Roombas, you can, if you buy the expensive one with, like, the fucking home base,
Oh yeah?
you can set it up to, like, your Wi-Fi, your home network. So you can basically have the Roomba do shit whenever you want it to do stuff.
That was almost another Snake Eyes back-to-back for me. That was interesting.
It wasn't, you haven't done any Snake Eyes. I had tackle on that last one.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm just misremembering it for my own benefit. Clearly a high elf tactic.
I know, it's an elf tactic.
Wow.
Oh, there
How
you
about
go. That's the way to do it. Ah, you're supposed to roll one more skull. And again, who let you survive to have so deep of a bench? The whole point of being elves is you're expensive.
Well, they're just... I guess everyone was just bad at being bashy, I don't know.
AB8 is not even, like, good. It's just like you don't totally suck. You're almost out of time.
Yep. So let's see what
You
happens.
really didn't want to do that, did you?
Well, it works out at least.
Does it now?
I wrestle.
Fuck. It does.
I was wondering if I should bide my time and wait for you to give me a better opportunity or not. Well, now's your chance to impress me with the Tomb Guard pickup.
Convertible.
Everyone, dogpile on the ball. Grab it. Oh no, he's going in for the infamous stab. No, just
he's
3-die
not.
block. Aha. Unless you want to take the both down together.
Shut up. No,
No,
I don't.
you know you want to.
I do, but I'm not going to.
Aww. Yes, give me what I want. Just punch and don't break tackle.
I'm not doing a frickin' break tackle with that. Are you kidding?
I don't know, the ball's ever so close.
It is.
Now let's continue tying up more skeletons.
I'm totally okay with this. You know that, right?
That's fine. There's your POW finally. Your just reward. It's not a mighty blow piece though, but I was gonna say famous last words.
Yeah.
No, don't do it. That was a go for it.
Why the hell not?
Oh well, I guess I'm going for a ride.
Die. Ding
No.
dong.
Get your AV7 ass out of here.
You say that like you have Mighty Blow, and it looks like you have Mighty Blow.
It's only AV7. I'm just realizing, though, I could have done that a little bit better. But,
I think we're both guaranteed spots in the tournament, right? It's the
Yep.
top 8.
yep, we're both guaranteed. You're in, like, 8th place or something like that. And I'm currently in 2nd, so...
Yeah,
If anything-
I was in 6th place for the last power ranking, so I should still stay.
Wait,
No matter
yeah,
how
that's
bad
power
I was.
ranking for the team itself. The actual, like, leaderboard is based on your win-loss ratio, though.
Yeah, no, I've been losing the last couple of games and tying some kind of embarrassing games, but I think it's just because I stopped caring. Because it's way more involved and interesting when I'm playing at some kind of massive deficit. But now it's just Khemri sucks, so I'm not doing well.
Yes, as we deduced, it's the dang tomb guards that are ruining it for you.
Yeah, really.
Clearly, you should just get rid of them for the playoffs, if you were to ask me. What could possibly go wrong?
You know what I could do? Next time I'll take goblins and I'll play my special one troll combination.
Well, Speedy's been having incredible luck with the goblins, so I say go for it if you can get away with it.
Well, we'll see if it's still there. Because all I
Yeah.
know is I'm one of the last couple of people to actually play. So, I mean, one of the last few people to pick. Take it.
I'm pulling a Johnny, and you're gonna like it.
Yeah, Johnny did a lot of those.
Yeah, that was an amazing match to watch the first half. It almost looked like you were going insane when he injured or knocked out all 4 of your tomb guards.
Yeah,
That
not
was-
even with, like, hold on. Roomba's having a conniption. I'll be back in a minute.
No worries. Knockout. Now comes a bit of the risky play, maybe. How do I want to do this? Okay, because that's a 2-die. Alright, moment of truth, folks. This should be 3+. Not a problem at all, but we're only halfway there. And no tackle piece, just the blitzer. Okay, stage 1 is complete. Just let me know when you're back there, Lorbass, if you're around still. I'll probably pause once my timer goes off. Otherwise, this is a promising start so far. Let's not jinx it though, because anything can happen here. I'll just pause it once the timer expires. I'm still nervous about this match because there's so many guard pieces and so many mighty blows. A lucky pow here, a, a good chance of at least a knockout could start having me some serious attrition damage. So,
Alright, thanks for that.
not a problem. Although I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I have the
I
ball now.
watched it happening. I was just standing a couple feet off to the side, going fuck, 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 and then the cat jumped up and was like, woohoo! I'm on a chair.
The cat's on my side, clearly.
Yeah, it's a fucking dick. I keep saying this, but cats are terrible pets.
I've had
I
two of
love
them, I know. But yeah, they're cuddly, lovable furballs, but they start making a mess and scratching everything.
Well, mine don't scratch too much. Like, I mean, they use their cat tree to scratch for the most part, but they will fuck around with my couch on occasion.
Yeah, I know the feeling all too well. And both our cats were strays we found outside, so they were had that instinct bred into them.
Yeah, my cats were also strays. They weren't found until they were about almost a year old. So I've got a couple of idiots.
Yeah, I can't remember how old I was when I had those cats, but yeah.
Like, first cat I ever had was when I was like 11 years old. My dad got it out of like the warehouse that one of the warehouses closed. So they're just like, we have a cat. And he's like, all right, I'll take it.
Yay!
So then we had a cat. And my dad also used to train hunting dogs.
Oh god, I sort of see where this is going.
So my parents turned the cat into a fucking dog. Like, it came when you called, it knew tricks, it did exactly what you wanted. We had a harness, we took it for fucking walks. It was a fucking good cat.
Oh god. I'm glad it went that way, because it could have very easily gone the other way and backfired spectacularly.
It was great. The cat was a fucking, like, just bomb cat. Honestly, he was great.
I'm glad to hear. But now it gives you the wrong impression of cats for afterwards.
Well, the thing is these guys, since they were strays for like a year, they're just retards. I mean, I mean, it's a terrible thing to say, but that's pretty much what they are.
Phew.
Fuck it! What?
Thank you. You never saw that coming, did you? Although, might blow it, do I suffer the same fate? Damn. Damn.
You were supposed to, like, die or something. And did I forget to pick my guy up?
No,
I didn't. He was down.
Oh, the tackle piece is down, yeah.
Yeah, no, he was stunned. Okay.
Well, what do I do with this situation, I wonder?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus Christ, you can still score.
Now, let's make a bullet and get the hell out of here. Although...
like a tree in GTFO?
Yeah, for the briefest of moments I was terrified that you do have break tackle. Should I be worried about that?
I have tons of break tackle.
Yeah, I hope you've been having good
3, 4, 5, 6. You're a little far away, though.
Yeah, I hope you've had good success with that there, because I seen the link that you had on the fumble about the ogre, was it break tackle into a surf way back when? That was kind of a fun use to see of it.
I don't remember that. What am I talking about?
It was a fumble match there you've linked where it was a standard human screen, I think, against... Or, I forget who the defenders were. Maybe it was orcs against screening... Well, it probably wasn't orcs, but someone was screening against a human team, and the ogre just break tackled into the one that was hugging the edge and just punched them right out into the field and left a massive window for the rest of the human team.
No. The difference is, though, is you're fucking elves, and even like the crappiest player you have is better than most of mine.
Yep.
So
They're all meant to be stars, so from what I learned, the main trick is to spread out the SPP accordingly, if at all possible.
it's entirely possible. It's called farming. Just
Yeah.
farm your SPPs, but
Oh yeah, and you're Ollie Balbad. I don't like what you could potentially do. So I guess I'm not going to blitz you yet. But I am going to blitz you, so get the hell away.
WTGI Fridays.
Aw, he
There
lives.
we go.
Fine, go play with your new friend. He may not be Fritz, but you can go play with him. Aw, I'm now heartbroken that we're not going to see Fritz anymore in the rest of the season.
Who's Fritz again?
Oh, that's the Nurgle, the Beast of Nurgle.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he's just not making the playoffs, and of course he was suffering a lot of internet connection issues that was messing with his microphone or at least his stream, which is definitely sucks for all sorts of different reasons. From what he said in his match earlier today, ooh, that sucks. But he was planning on not taking part in next season until the internet connection fixes itself.
Seasons here are long as hell too. So
Yeah, well, this is an unusual one because last season we only had 16 matches. So we had a lot of extra people come in for this 4th season. Ooh, oh, you got blocked, so you're good. I thought that was the Tomb Guard for some reason at first.
I didn't break the fuck it.
Pylon.
I generally only do it when I don't break armor, but
Yep, that's the
I'll
normal
take it.
rule.
Like I only take it if Mighty Blow is still like there for the the casualty. But
Yep,
you know what? In this case, I'll take it.
Yeah, I haven't played a lot with Pylon yet. I started off as my main team being Lizardmen, but I only played like maybe 15, 16 matches with them, at least with a single team, and maybe like 7 or 10 beforehand when Blood Bowl 2 came out when I had no clue what I was doing. So, I have yet to actually get to try it out. And last season I played as Bretonnians to kind of help learn a little bit of the nuance of elves when I took them potentially this season, which I actually did. Of course, I wasn't expecting it, but that was the plan with Bretonnians. And I actually enjoyed them, and I hope I can get back to them pretty soon.
Okay. Like, Bretonnians are honestly probably the least garbage of the cyanide teams.
Is it a Cyanide team? I thought it was like a fan-made one somewhere, or originally had rules in the tabletop.
I'm sure, well, almost all of the stuff that Cyanide grabbed, like Corn, those were like fan-made teams, but they went and fucking made them.
Yeah, I know the latest edition, but I didn't realize that they actually made it. I thought it was already like made by fans, or it was an incarnation of Games Workshop already.
So Bretonnians, I think they were just basically a fan-made thing. I think Corn was almost completely a Cyanide trying to do whatever. But, I mean, if you're bad at programming and bad at actually making a game that works according to the rules, you shouldn't be making the teams.
Or it could be just a crappy engine, who knows, since I'm not a programmer, so I wouldn't know, sadly.
The engine doesn't matter so much. It's more of just people who don't know how to play the game tried to make the game.
They were fans of the game. Just probably...
No, because they fucked up so many things in the first Blood Bowl. You know for a fact that none of them actually really knew how to play.
Well, sorry to hear that, since honestly I didn't play Blood Bowl 1, so I couldn't know personally. Oh, bribe?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's Blood Bowl 1 was poor programming, poor game implementation, poor a whole lot of things. BB2 is marginally better because I think they got yelled at a lot by way too many Games Workshop fans.
And hopefully that'll just get refined for Blood Bowl 3, although who knows if that's even still in the works due to the radio silence treatment we're getting.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that.
Not at least the sale or something, so...
Well, here's the other thing too, is now with the new 2016 rulebook, shit is changing every 3 to 6 months. So unless they plan to actually update their game logic and rules,
well, they kind of did with Bretonians, I think, because at the very beginning release of Blood Bowl 2, Bretonian Blitzers only had passing and general skill access. They got agility shortly after. I don't know when, though. That's only what I heard, to be fair.
Like I said, again, that is a lot of people who are angsty and love their Bretonians in Warhammer complained, and then Sinai said, sure, and then made a bad team kind of good.
Well, that's not really a bad thing so long as it doesn't break the balance.
Yeah. That was the thing, is they tried to leave their mark and make like a good team. Where you can't have a good team unless it's like Elves.
Well, you're facing them, so I feel good about my odds already. With this defeatist attitude, I will take it.
It's not a defeatist attitude, it's a cyanide sucks balls attitude.
Well, I will take that challenge to... I will take that challenge to murder them next season. Although, well, at least beat them.
God, murder. Come on.
There you go. Well, there goes 5 of your skeletons burnt. Now 6. In all honesty, though, I am really hoping to put what I learned with the Elves and seeing if I have any luck going up against them, since I was completely robbed with my time with Lizardmen to actually going up against Elves.
What happened?
Let's see. With my Lizardmen, I only played against Pro Elves really early on, and they just conceded after a second turn. I guess they weren't happy with stun. They weren't happy with the one stun or knockout I think I got really early on with a blitz, since this was fresh like 1,000 team value type of team I think, so they didn't have dodge yet.
Yeah, again, welcome to Cyanide. I mean, it even brought in the wrong people to play the damn game.
Well, it's not a game for the faint of heart, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can't be a pixel hugger. It's just, yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
well,
I mean, we already are aware of this, but I have very little respect for Cyanide, and I joined this because Formal said it would be fun because it's a league, and that it has nothing to do with the latter garbage players, so I believed him.
Well, in a lot of the cases, I definitely enjoyed getting to coagulate with a bunch of other players there, as opposed to facing a mysterious opponent I don't get to talk to. So I still appreciate your time either way.
No, like, I'm fine playing Blood Bowl, and in a controlled environment, this is fine. But, this game, though, sometimes.
We'll see what happens if there's any hope for some improvements with Blood Bowl 3, if at all.
I doubt there's going to be a Blood Bowl 3. It really doesn't feel feasible. Like, they're better off just making a DLC for Blood Bowl 2 that updates it to the new rule set.
Well, I wouldn't be against that there. It's just...
Oh, wait, but then they can't give you 8 teams and then charge you like $10 for each team.
Yeah, from what I understand, the art assets cost quite a bit. I heard something about how much it takes to visually to make the teams with the Blood Bowl 2 graphics. I don't know if it's reasonable or it should be that much, but I just honestly can't
No,
remember how much it cost.
any 3D for a large studio is going to be expensive as hell.
Yeah. And not being a programmer, I could not tell you how they're rated compared to all the other developers.
Oh no! Oh my goodness! Trip and die, bud. Trip and die.
It might happen. I'm doing a bunch of rolls. There goes my first. It is a tackle piece too, though. So there goes my one reroll for the turn. And
It's
now,
okay.
yeah, but
You got
now
to
I
eat
can't
a
go.
little bit.
Now I can't go for it though, and I'm
Oh, you
scared.
absolutely can. Come on.
No.
Just, if he dies,
I-
it's fine.
I'm scared. I don't want him to die. He's one of my valuable catchers.
Jeebus. This is terrible.
Yeah, we have a bit of an elf problem here.
They need more murdering.
Thank God for lack of stand firm. I would probably not have considered that if I couldn't get a decent odds of just pushing out of the way. Oh, it's gonna be that way, huh?
Fucking yes.
This is the hill he's gonna die on right now. And I can commend him for that. Now I regret not getting in your tackle zones. I'm realizing my folly now.
You should have gone for that. Go for it. 112%. Alright, now I can hit one guy really hopefully hard. Let's see if we can do that. Alright.
No, don't do it. Sick of the children he has. The young elven children that won't grow up to be assholes.
For like 600 years.
Or however long they friggin' live. There's your pal. What's it gonna be? Going once? Going twice? There's an injury for you. What is it, though? Phew.
Just a bad hurt. Oh, man.
Congrats on the level up, at least. That's a big deal still for the playoffs.
Definitely. Yeah, but now I got nobody who I can step on. Because
Yeah.
I kept... Oh, why did I bring Babad in? Fuck, that's...
Uh-oh.
I didn't... Yeah, I forgot. I was gonna try to change him out. He didn't change out.
He has one final... Well, this is the last turn, never mind. I was gonna say he has one final chance to stab.
Yeah. That's the thing, is I just completely forgot. Ah, fuck. I didn't realize Babette was there. Damn it.
Alright, let's go big, I guess.
Go big or go L. But
75%.
Yeah,
Ooh, it's the go for it of all
605.
things. Now
And he
the
gets a
red
2.
dice.
And he red diced it. And we're good.
He's alive. Curse you.
Please excuse me if I say trip and die. Trip and die.
It can happen. Oh yeah, an RA Blitz, so I can't do anything fancy yet. But I can knock down your tackle piece.
Yeah, you knocked him down, I guess. Good job.
Yay, me, I did something useful.
Shush, you stole the ball with bullshit agility dice. I loved it. And you even rolled 5s and 6s when you were doing all those agility dice.
Now, let's see. Probably not worth it, but I got reserve at least. Get that tackle piece out of here.
But
Aw.
oh. I need you down.
Both my guys are still sleeping.
Yeah, well, it's because of them I bought the damn Roomba. Because I honestly can't just continue. Like, I can't vacuum like once or twice a day.
It can be a hassle, especially if it gets dirty or dusty quickly, for whatever reason.
And sometimes I'm not home for a couple of days. So when I get back, there's just like hair everywhere. So
Oh,
the
yeah.
Roomba is going to be like, I can use the app to fucking like schedule a goddamn vacuuming.
Oh yeah. Still need to figure out how to clean the furniture though, because I don't think the Roomba can be trained to clean that yet.
No, I am totally okay with cleaning the furniture.
Okay. We can rest easy then, because those are the fur magnet with any static electricity.
Where the hell is my kicker? There you are.
Now, this is not at all the offensive formation I want, because I don't know why catchers would be up in front.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean,
Yes,
you should
it's
know
strange.
better. Come on. You should know
Yes,
better.
it's really strange.
Fuck, man, I was having a better game against the rats than I am against you. This is terrible.
I'll take that as a compliment for when I face him again.
Hey, you sure you're gonna face him again?
Well, if I will, it will have to be on the finals, unless you want to defeat them for me, because I think, worst case, you may encounter them in the semifinals. I don't know if how much your placement will change, though.
I don't even know how placement deals like seeds in, so
Yeah, it's not finalized yet, but of course, it's like first faces the 16th place, second place, which might be me, would be face off against 15th, which is probably vampires, and then it goes down like
seriously,
that.
that's terrible. I guess it's better for the top teams because it's instead of like giving you like an extra seed, you basically play the worst possible matchup. I mean, not the worst matchup, the worst possible team you could face.
Yeah, I think that way. I think the idea is to try to get the most successful, or at least most competitive teams, I guess, for the finals, to at least maybe have an interesting match. Since a lot of the esports tournaments all that love to try and hype up the finals and make them extravagant. Now, how much do I want to bash skeletons?
I don't know.
It's
Oh,
tempting.
not at all. That's just wuss,
I won't.
man.
I won't lie. It is tempting, but that's what I get for having linemen that don't have block. If only they would hurry and level up already. Damn it. Well, Roger, you know what you need to do, at least on your end, which is to make sure Skavens never make it to the finals, whether by murdering them or just beating them outright somehow.
Well, you know, if he gets hit by a bus, he probably can't play either.
We still have yet for Sanix versus King, which They have yet to
I
get
like
something scheduled, but we'll see what
I
happens
like
there.
how you ignored that comment.
I do not condone violence. I am an elf.
I did not condone any violence. I said if he gets hit by a bus, then it's not a problem for anyone.
That
I
sounds
didn't
violent to me.
suggest you go out and get your bus driver's license, find out where he lives, wait until he's on his way to work or out to the store, and then
Geesh,
nobody said that.
geesh,
Nobody said that.
you really have thought of this through, haven't you? There's a good start for you. And it's a lot of the reason why I try and pick up first.
It's a terrible reason to pick up first. You should never pick up first.
Well, at least I have a nice defensive screen, so you can't do anything about it. Even though you are kind of slow, I guess.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it, kind of regardless.
It's a question of what can I do about it, though. Alright, fine. I regret my decision of
Yay!
bashing.
Yeah, you're supposed to keep them there, man.
I regret this choice. I apologize here, have a blitz. As my forgiveness.
Okay.
May your kicker ever appreciate this block.
Bam. What? And you move into my end? Oh man, come on. One day I'm gonna play in a league where no elves are allowed and everyone has to play like normal.
It would be interesting, I won't lie.
Basically just no agility 4 teams. That would be it.
Aw, Skaven are now suddenly sad. They were all for this idea, and then you said no agility 4 teams. Why'd you have to go make Skaven sad?
It's the damn dirty rats.
Yeah, it's kind of true. They smell funny. They're full of pestilence and plague. All the usual nonsense.
Their special guys are called gutter runners. Gutter runners. I mean, who the hell smells good coming out of the gutter?
Yeah, point taken. Yeah, Roger's all in for this no elves or no agility 4 league. So you got one supporter.
Well, the other thing about that is that makes it amazing when you roll the 5/6. Because then you just have this amazing fucking character that everybody kills, or targets, or kills.
Oh no, here comes the tackle piece. There you go. You didn't even need the tackle. There you go, another pow.
There's one.
Let's see, this is just a level 1 lineman, so... Hate to break it
Level
to you,
2
buddy, but...
lineman.
Yeah, regular old
Come on.
lineman.
He did his best, and just wasn't good, or enough.
It was commendable.
It was a thing.
He did his job as fodder, though. And I thank you for trimming down the team value. That's the nicest gift you could have done for me.
And also, who gives fucking elves safe throw as like a standard fucking skill? That's just bleh.
It's giving them an excuse to inflate the price of the thrower. Otherwise, it would be like, I forget how much the Elven Union thrower is. I think he's 70k maybe, but that's with armor 7, of course.
Nah.
Since that went so well before, here, have another line out for your skeleton. We're gonna make him into a hardened killer pretty soon.
He's already dead. Oh, wait. You mean killing the elves? Okay. Alright.
Now he gets it.
Swear to God, man. You should play frickin'. You know what? I want you to play like a dwarf team. Like dwarves or chaos dwarves.
I would love to play dwarves, but I don't think they'll let me.
Dwarves aren't really. That's the other thing that kills me. Like dwarves aren't that good. Like I mean, if they play anything that doesn't have tackle, so much of their team value is gone. And then on top of that, you have really slow players. No one who could pick up the ball. Trust me. Like even throwers. Like sure hands is not a guarantee of picking up anything.
I was trying to find my Nerves of Steel player and just realized you got rid of him. Dang it.
Yep.
That was very nice.
That was the target, right? Come on. I mean, you could have used your apothecary.
Nah.
But you do seem to understand that as soon as you use an apothecary, your star player dies.
Bad things happen, so I've been told.
Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Trip and die, please.
Oh, there you go.
I really also like how you decided to dodge into the tackler.
Yep, that was intended. I was going to tie him up.
Oh, okay.
Probably not the smartest choice, but better than having him roam free.
Yeah.
No, stay away from me. I said stay away from me.
We're hearing you. We listen.
Well, I guess you did listen. And then you lied to me immediately afterwards.
There was no lying. There was just a lack of telling the truth.
He just lagged a little bit, that's all. I was kind of hoping you'd take them both down.
What? Why would I do that? I have a perfectly good skeleton to step on a dude with to go next.
Alright, I'll let you have your moment. Only a stun.
Yeah, see, the biggest thing that really killed me when I lost all my Tome Guardians is I was unable to develop good dirty player skeletons.
Yeah, because they had to do the real work. They couldn't be lazy and slack off for a change. Ooh, nice pow.
Fucking perfect, but exactly. I just would have taken anything, honestly, other than a skull. That was fine. Actually, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, the cats are all tuckered out, and they're sleeping up high because today was the first day of Roomba, and they went all, what the fuck is this? Ah!
Oh god, panic, panic.
No, I made sure to stay home, like, when the Roomba was doing its thing, so they wouldn't completely freak the shit out.
Well, that was thoughtful of you.
Awful, I
Or
guess.
thoughtful. You
What word
misunderstand
did you
me.
use? Say the word one more time.
Thoughtful, as in you thought about it.
Oh, thoughtful. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeesh, I was worried there for a moment. That I was throwing insults at you or something.
No. I heard thoughtful, and it really didn't click at all. So. And I mean, and this whole time, this entire season, I haven't gotten a single double on a Tome Guardian.
Yeah.
It's just been
Because
terrible.
Square Groper, I think, stole all that luck from you, geez, because he's got, like, both his mummies got block right off the bat.
Nice. And Necromantic are already pretty good, so. Ugh. What? Trip and die. Trip and die! I mean, good luck. You're gonna one die. Fuck. Everyone keeps one dicing me. Or minus two dicing me, and it works.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what would be better odds. Let's see, do we get the skulls? Nope, push will do.
What? What a dick move. And by what a dick move, I mean what a dick goddamn move. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Did I say that wrong?
I think you need to say it again, just for good measure. Come on, say it one more time. You know you want to.
Dick move.
Perfect.
All right, Johnson.
Not optimistic about this, but let's see how we do. Nope. 75% failed.
That's how much you're supposed to fail. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how many other 4 pluses I failed, and I did get away with the last turn block on your ball carrier, I guess. So we're about 50-50, I think.
Go for that. Go for that.
We believe in you,
Did it.
little skeleton. What's your name? Ipar Apoto, if I'm
I
even
can't
pronounced
even
that right.
pronounce their. I don't know. I can't even pronounce their damn names. This is gonna be rough.
Moment of truth. You got the block, or they're both down at least. Now, where's the ball
12,
go?
12. That's a pile of fuck on.
Ah, I forgot about the pylon. Nothing. Thanks for the pylon. You could have gotten the ball.
Probably not. Are you kidding?
Yeah, that's fair. But you never know. It would have made my job harder.
What?
Re-roll that dice.
What?
Well, re-roll the dice again if you can afford it.
I did re-roll the dice. I got the same dice.
Damn it. You need to get better dice then.
This game of crappy Khemri Blood Bowl brought to you by Stranahan's whiskey. Amazing goddamn whiskey.
Enjoy.
Oh.
How are we doing on the sort of drunkenness then in that case?
I honestly don't really get like noticeably drunk, even when I am drunk. So. And I don't drink whiskey fast enough for it to really like make me pass out. So.
Fair enough.
Trip and die, please.
We'll get to that in a moment. Don't worry about it.
Hey, don't roll fives. That's rude.
I'll roll whatever I goddamn please.
Look, if you're an elf, you gotta roll twos and threes. Rolling fives and sixes are just showing off. Jesus. So, question. If you have a completely fresh elf, will you take agility as the first skill?
Well, I have been so far.
Oh, okay.
You see all the dodges I have on my players?
Yeah, but usually it's like dodge, and a lot of people do dodge and then take the skill. If they like, or I mean the stat.
Oh, you mean stat up. Okay.
Sorry, I meant stat up, yes. See, words kind of hard.
So far, I have
Alright.
been taking the stat ups at least, but for
And you have no rerolls. How did you use every goddamn reroll? Alright.
I was rolling bad, I guess.
You were supposed to do that in the beginning, you know that, right?
I missed the memo. Just keep in mind, my one blitzer has diving tackle that's next to the ball.
Yeah.
Just want to give you that friendly reminder.
And then your other Dingleberry has freaking sidestep.
Although it was kind of nice of you to spare my wrestle catcher at least. You stopped fouling him. So I consider this a success.
I didn't need to foul him after the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Fuck. I mean, fuck.
Yes, push me closer to the ball. You push me closer to the ball. One more time with feeling.
God, frickin' fracker.
You have rerolls. Are you going to chance it, though? There you
Fucking
go.
hell.
Hmm. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, knockout. Nicely done.
Acceptable. More than that actually was not the plan at all. God damn it. I did not want that to happen.
Hmm.
3, 2, 1. Trip, but don't die.
Why would you
Better.
jinx such a thing? I'm still here.
See, that's what you're supposed to roll 2s and 3s, not 5s and 6s. But really, man, why don't you have any guard elves?
Haven't got lucky with Devils. I only got one lineup with Devils, and he died on me.
Oh, okay.
So I did have one. Otherwise, my only other Devil, I believe, was the Nerves of Steel and Strong Arm. I could be wrong there.
Rot-row, Piscatios. But, and you dodge out. God damn it.
It is for now.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, what do we get?
Seriously, man, you've got 3 guys out. You're supposed to be like way down on elves, not like pretty okay.
I just got a gaggle of elves. A nice horde of elves just surrounding the ball.
It's more like a giggle of elves. Bunch of assholes. Alright, 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 alright. Ooh. That's a terrible plan.
You're gonna do it anyway, are you?
Fucking right.
Just keep in mind the brake tackle. Or diving tackle, rather.
Oh, don't worry. That's not going to be the problem in this stupid plan.
Got ourselves a stun. Still standing. Still alive. If only a little bit longer.
Do.
He's gonna try a fancy handoff passing shenanigans. There's your pal. Burn that reroll.
Reroll is burned.
There you go. The first part's done.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop, 50%.
Now comes what, the 5+ into a
Nah,
3+?
maybe. Actually, I got a lot of time. I think I'll just leave it. That's good enough. I don't need to pass. I mean, I probably do, but fuck this game. You know, if you were any other not elf thing, you would have to reroll that. Oh, your really annoying guys are stuck behind a wall of Tome Guardians.
Remember, elf bullshit is a thing.
I know it's a thing. It's been a thing every time I've played elves. God damn it.
And I'm just gonna remind you of it.
Ugh. I wish I had a golden spoon to be the guy in the YouTube video that goes. Unless you didn't hear that because of my noise suppression.
I didn't hear anything, sadly.
Because there's like a guy smacking his lips, like talking about how, like, you actually use gold when you're tasting things, like, because the actual food doesn't stick to gold. Some
Okay.
chemistry stuff. And then basically he smacks his lips, and then somebody made a YouTube video where he smacks his lips a lot with like the multi-eye shit, but it's
Huh.
lips.
That doesn't
So
sound
it gets
very pleasant.
really uncomfortable. It gets really uncomfortable to watch, but yes. Oh, what? What? Oh, such a sweet little boy. So how against it would you be for me to kill either your plus move guy or your everything else?
Well, if you want to commit the players to it for the foul.
Got
Or are you gonna
5.
chance
Fuck.
tying? What's it gonna be? Do you want elf blood, or are you gonna try and tie it? The choice is yours, my friend.
Well, I'm already in the finals, so honestly, elf blood is more efficient for me. You really shouldn't have asked that question, because then I would have actually thought about it. And I did think about it. So, yeah.
Then by all means, foul that thrower.
Hey, I just tricked you. I made it so he didn't stand up. I'm the best. Yeah.
I wasn't planning on standing him up anyway. Otherwise,
Oh.
you would have just pushed him off the field.
Is there a problem with that? I don't see
Now
anything
you have to
wrong.
commit to it.
Maybe later.
This doesn't look like you trying to foul.
Maybe I was just tricksy. I'm tricking you.
You at least got the pow, though.
With an injury.
Nice. No long
More
term.
bad hurts. Boo. What to murder. I mean, what to do. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The possibilities are endless.
No, not really.
Oh, not gonna burn the final reroll. Aw, you burnt the blitz for that. Here comes the break tackle.
Breaking
Yeah, I
the
believe it's a
tackle.
3+ though.
It absolutely is. I rolled a 1? Fuck you, game. Seriously? I had to roll a 1 for that? I couldn't have even done like a 2. Boom. But tis. Why didn't you take wrestle?
Because I'm trying to clear up space.
I mean, if you took wrestle, then I wouldn't have been able to hit you with my Tome Guardian next turn.
Like I said, you have to commit to it.
Ooh, no rerolls. Oh no, that's what? This is gonna be 2 go for it's?
No, just one there, unless because I'm not blitzing.
Okay.
Do need to keep this in mind though.
Oh, you're doing that. That's rude.
Nope, doesn't pay off this time.
It's alright, I put my guys just a little bit too far away also.
Here it comes. Ooh, double pow for the occasion.
Just a stun.
He's alive.
Where you gonna go, Ghostbusters?
Anywhere I wish. Apparently.
Alright, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, alright. Fuck. But, we gotta try it.
What do we get? Ooh,
Good
nice, you
enough.
got the pow. Nicely done. Now, moment of truth. Are you going to touch down or try and stall it out?
I think I'm on the second to last turn, so. And that fuck you have is in the way, so I'm gonna go for that touchdown.
Alright, nicely done.
Because I have enough guard to hopefully defend a one turn.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm interested to see how this plays out. Now that my knocked out players start getting up.
Only one got up. It's gonna be rough. You can still do it though, because fucking move 10 guy. Oops, wrong guy.
So let's see what we can get done here. Probably not easily.
No, with the amount of strength and guard I have, it should be very, very, very not easy. Especially because you have 0 guard.
So I'll probably have to get a little creative.
Oh god, that means elf bullshit. That's not creative, that's just luck.
Hmm.
So if we tie, are you gonna actually drop in rankings?
I don't think so, no. It might be close, though. Hmm. Yeah, you got that defensive line well done, at least. Because I was hoping about doing a chain push with your one little skeleton there, but gonna be tricky to do when I can't fill in this gap.
Yeah. That's the idea. Put so much guard around the strength 5 guys that you have to just get lucky with your blocks. And then some bullshit happens like a riot, right?
Something like that, maybe.
Wouldn't mind a blitz though, to be honest. Or even better, a pitch invasion where everybody like falls down on my front line so you can't even do it. It's the only time pitch invasions where I get destroyed are great.
Hmm.
Ten seconds.
Yeah, this is not gonna work to my liking. Oh well, good game either way.
Yeah, no, very good game. I enjoyed it.
There you go, reroll
I
for
mean,
your troubles.
yeah, even with all the bitching I do about elves and cyanide, this was quite fun. Even if I lost, it would still be quite fun.
We even got a appearance from the Roomba, even though we technically did not hear it. And I guess I got a little too aggressive trying to push for like a quick 2-0 touchdown. Probably could have held that back a little bit longer. I thought maybe my movement 10 piece was far enough away you couldn't like just reach him very easily with like 2
Oh,
pieces.
I thought you were just gonna go with like the standard, keep the accurate thrower way in the back, and then force me to just move men up and then pass the ball.
Hmm.
Because Khemri are so slow, we can't really deal with switching the fields too good.
Yeah, I probably got a little too aggressive too quickly there. Again, I thought I had enough of a window to at least get an opening to for my movement 10 piece to just get
Well,
in a blind
the other
spot.
thing too is that the way that you were set up is I would have gotten a lot more hits on you if you hadn't have pushed through. Like if you hadn't have like pushed through and been aggressive, I would have gotten way more hits on you.
Yeah, I can't seem to figure out the best way to do this if it's at all without ridiculous odds, so I'll just preserve my team for the playoffs.
Yeah. The way that this is set up, you can't really do anything about it.
That's fine. I was hoping maybe I could practice a little bit with the one-turn touchdown since don't get much of an opportunity for it.
What, because all the people you play are just bad? Ha ha ha, I'm talking to you, Specs. I mean, Um, oh, I'm just honestly happy that. Fuck, man. You scored on my drive. So I'm happy that I returned the favor, I'll be honest. That's about it.
I'm not too worried about it.
No, like, I am happy that I was able to do that against elves.
Yeah, I probably did gambles that I didn't need to there.
Yeah, but I mean, you have a couple of guys who are right at the point of skilling up again.
Yeah, I really want that tackle for my wrestle piece, since I don't think strip
Exactly.
ball is going to be helpful. He might get it with the MVP, but I do want him to get tackle for that dang annoying gutter runner at the very least, and that sure hands blodge skink.
Oh, absolutely. I need to tackle bad, and no one seems to be wanting to get it.
It's been rather nice for me there, even though the Mighty Blow and Gar has been terrifying with all the 3-die blocks I had to deal with.
How? Yeah, but none of my 3-die blocks have actually caused anything.
And I'm thankful for it.
Look at the... Goddamn, look how bad I am at 3-dice blocks.
Yeah, I think you mentioned something about that too in all your other matches.
In all of my other matches, and I blame Formal for pointing it out because now it's an actual thing.
You just can't unsee it now.
Exactly.
Oh well, good game either way. That was still fun.
No, good game. Tying against fucking high elves with Khemri is, I'm sorry, it's a win in my book.
Nah, maybe I was just being generous. Who knows?
Oh, what a dick. I mean...
You get the Skelly
maybe.
level up, at least, just a generic one. I don't know if anyone else was close, though.
Yeah, one of my Tomb Guardians leveled too.
Alright then, so I'll get that confirmed for you quickly if you're happy with the tie.
Yeah, happy with the tie. Oh my god. I blocked you 50 times, and I only got 3 casualties. That's insane.
I'm not complaining. I was doing a lot of, what's the term, chum blocking or something like that to try and tie you up as much as I can.
Well, that's the thing, is I did the same to you. I mean, it worked great the second half. You had no rerolls by turn 5, so... And that's honestly what saved my ass. That go for it, all you needed was that one go for it to work, and it didn't, so...
Well, either way, it's getting late here. Thank you very much for the match, and best of luck in the playoffs.
Did you skilled guys up, right?
No, I got MVP on my thrower, but he needs like another MVP to level up.
Alright, so I got another standard Tome Guardian.
Aw,
So I got
nothing
Quick
exciting
Tackle,
then.
Mighty Blow, and Guard. I'm thinking, fuck, maybe Grab. Yeah, there's stuff with, like you have Sidestep, the Amazons have Sidestep, maybe, probably, they should.
They don't easily have Sidestep because they need Devils for it outside of their catchers, I think.
The Gutters, the rats have fucking Sidestep.
Yeah, at least one of them, I think. One of them was lucky enough to get 2 mutations back to back, I think.
Fuck that guy.
We'll see if Sanex gets a chance to clobber him some.
You know what? I'm getting me a dirty player. You cannot have Khemri without a dirty player skill.
You can't have cheap players without a dirty player, really. Let's be honest.
It's true. Zombie skeletons, oh my.
Yeah, I had like 2 dirty players with my Bretonians, I think.
I know, like, I really want dirty players, but I had to go for, like, useful skills. Like, functional skills. It was terrible. Alright, awesome. Thanks for the game.
Yep, it was a fun time there.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll see you in the playoffs again very soon.
Yeah, you know what? If it's the finals, I will be.
Yep,
However it goes. So.
Yeah. I don't know if you're like 8th place or not, but actually, what does it say on here?
I was I don't actually know what I was.
You're currently 7th, so you would be in my half of the bracket, I think, if that doesn't change.
If I'm 7th though, and I tied you, would that improve my standing at all?
I think you were 8th before then, because Undead Square Grouper was above you. But then again,
so
I don't know how.
it.
I don't know if it accounts for everything, though. That's the only thing.
Okay, but top 8 would be same side, basically, right?
No, like let's see. I'm gonna be on opposite bracket as Skaven, so assuming that we both win our matches to the finals, we'll face off against each other technically. Then,
okay, so the only time we would meet is if we win all our games.
I think with how it currently is, we'll meet in the semis, I believe. Assuming it's actually as I'm looking at it.
Alright, well, hopefully I have a little bit more tackle for you by then.
Okay, that just means all the other players will try to murder you for me, because they want to win too.
I am absolutely going to get, if a Tome Guardian ever freaking rolls a double, I'm getting tackle just for you and the rats. So,
I'll consider that a win since you forfeit block.
I don't need block if I got 3 dice.
It helps kill my line elves just as quickly.
Yeah, but here's the thing, is if your line elves have no block, and I have tackle, that means I can even take the hit. And
well, you saw how I went for 1 Tomb Guard.
Fuck, that was... yeah, that was bad. Anyways, alright, thanks a lot for the game.
Yep, best of luck in the playoffs.
Absolutely, I'll play you later, man.
Take it easy.
See you around.
So, yeah, I was hoping for a really quick 2-0 touchdown. I may have miscalculated a tiny bit, but in retrospect, of course, playing it slower and forcing him to maybe get a couple of players on my half of the field probably would have been smarter. At least that way I wouldn't have to mark his players as much. So it was a bit of a gamble, but at the end of the day, I'm still happy with it. We achieved our main goal of the team is surviving intact, and I do have a little bit of excess cash as well that I'm going to need to spend since I'm at 170 now. A win would be nice, but a win isn't necessary, outside of the extra SPP of course, which of course I wanted to get my wrestle piece to touchdown, and he wasn't really in the best place to receive the ball, since he was kind of getting fouled at the time when I made that handoff play. A little bit of a learning experience, especially since it's the first real time I tried to take advantage of Agility 5 against the Tomb Guards, and I like to think it worked incredibly well for me. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.